and that's Luke Kunin from the San Jose Sharks is apparently a new target for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So talking about double-digit goals, a guy that can play both on the right wing and center. We're seeing right now that Luke Kunin's been on that third or fourth line for San Jose at a $2.75 million cap hit. Luke Kunin's a really good target for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And there's been rumors that the Leafs have looked at Mario Ferraro and Cody Ceci. I don't know if I'm ready for the Cody Ceci reunion in Toronto, but San Jose's got some good assets here they can flip. Mike Greer has done a phenomenal job, frankly, at rebuilding the San Jose Sharks team. He could flip the likes of Luke Kunin, Jake Wallman, Mario Ferraro, Cody Ceci, I would say Mikael Granlund, all guys that, except for I would say Mario Ferraro, have come in as actually cap dumps. Like, they brought in these players and got assets and draft capital on top of bringing those players in because the other teams couldn't handle or didn't want to deal with those contracts. Well, San Jose's just been sitting there licking their chops going, all right, we have the cap space. We'll take in these contracts and we'll make these players look so good on our roster that's kind of torn up a little bit and going through a rebuild, and we will make their value go up again. And that's exactly what's happened with Mikael Granlund. It's exactly what's happened with Jake Wallman, and it's been phenomenal for the San Jose Sharks. So talking about, and again, full circle, San Jose is another team that I could look at going after a Mikko Rantanen. And I think overall, they're a team that could go after a few different players. Like, don't forget, Mitch Marner is a pending UFA with the Toronto Maple Leafs. We're tying all the connections together as some of these teams that could be very active leading into the deadline and also in the offseason. And again, we've had people online talking about a massive Mikko Rantanen for Mitch Marner blockbuster trade. I don't know if I'm going to go into that conversation on here, but I think those two big players are pending unrestricted free agents. They're going to be two of the biggest fish in free agency. And it's going to be so fun, whether it's on Bleacher Report or wherever, covering NHL free agency this year because there are some massive players. And I also think with the salary cap going up, there's going to be massive trades. Specifically looking at Luke Kunin, I think it's a perfect fit from the San Jose Sharks for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He fits that style, a little bit of edge, playoff style, can score some goals depth-wise, and as I said, can play both center and wing. If I had to look at probably the most frustrating situation for another team, it's probably the Detroit Red Wings, who gave up on Jake Wallman and tossed him away as a salary cap dump and also attached a second-round pick. And again, San Jose's laughing. So I think when you're looking at a team like Toronto in that Atlantic division, they're going to look at San Jose for maybe a couple different players, but one being Luke Kunin. I think that could make a lot of sense. San Jose has used up all three of their retention spots. So for the case of like a team like Toronto, I would imagine it's a draft pick and, again, taking back a contract and getting additional draft capital or assets. It could be like a David Kampf. They have, I think, a couple guys, or at least one guy from Czechia on San Jose. So they bring in David Kampf for a Calle Jarnkrok. That salary matches up with Luke Kunin, and you're getting a lot more offense from Luke Kunin than a David Kampf. So that makes a lot of sense there. And I think beyond that, that's basically it for San Jose's like big trade targets. I think Mario Ferraro might be in there still, but I think San Jose loved keeping him. But they, as I said, they've got 4 or 5 guys, including Mikael Granlund as well, that if I'm Dallas, I'm still keeping an eye on San Jose as well. Because whether it's CC and Granlund, those could be some buy low options, specifically CC, and then maybe you flip Matt Dumba to San Jose. So keep an eye on that. But thank you so much for watching this video.